is Noor and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a New Year's look for you guys, and as I created my Christmas look with the NIKKIETUTORIALS palette, and I also went ahead and created a New Year's look for you guys using the NIKKIETUTORIALS and BEAUTYBAY palette as well. So if you guys want to see how I created this marvelous look, please keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna start off and do is prime my eyes, because like Nikki said, if you don't prime, it's a crime. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my P. Louise primer, and this is in Zomer 1, and I'm just gonna add a little dab and blend it away with my finger, and then just take my sponge and smudge it all over. I don't know why, but I feel like it works best with me when I do it like that, but you can always go ahead and use your sponge, and you don't have to really blend it with your fingers. Today I'm using the NIKKIETUTORIALS palette again. This is a huge palette and I can't put it all with my face in the screen, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here, and this is called Basic Truth. Hopefully you guys can see it. And it's just a basic color that is just a skin tone shade that I'm going to apply that on the brow bone area and blend it away. This is just going to help blend the other shades that I'm going to be applying on. It just makes it easier, and it just gives it kind of like a blending surface. And then I'm going to use Mila. You guys have seen me use this shade before. I just like it because it's such a beautiful transition color, and it's a beautiful base color as well to apply on first before any shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and take Mila, and I'm going to apply it all over my crease area. And I'm also going to be rounding my eyes with this, meaning I don't want to wing out the shadow. I just want to keep it in a round shape. So I'm just going to apply my shades right there, and then while I'm blending it, I'm just blending it into circular motion. Over here, I'm just going to take whatever I have on the brush, and I'm going to be blending it out to have a nice faded effect. Next, I'm going to be taking a shade called 5 AM, which is a darker brown shade, and I'm just going to take it with the same brush. I'm going to be packing this on the outer crease right here, and then I'm gonna be slowly blending it out. Again, keeping a circular motion of blending, so like that it can just stay in a circular way and not have it winged out. Now this shade is extremely pigmented, so you really need to finesse it into the other shade as much as possible, so like that it can just look seamless and well blended. And then whatever I have left on the brush, I'm going to slowly start dragging 5 AM into the inner crease. I'm going to take a little bit of Mila again, and this is going to help me really make the blending process of 5 AM much easier. I know it looks weird right here, it's fine. I'm just going to take some Mila and I'm going to drag it into the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Mila, which is the first shade, and I'm just going to concentrate it in the inner crease and also blend it outwards, like kind of hitting it with the inner brows right here. Just this is going to give me like a nice shadowy glam look. Now I'm going to take Mila again, and I'm going to drag Mila all over the lower lash line, and I'm also going to be smudging it out and just give it like a smoky effect look. And I'm also going to take a little bit of 5 AM and blend it with Mila and also smoke it out as well. I'm going to take a little bit of 5 AM again, and I'm just going to concentrate it on the outer crease just to make it a hint darker. I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm using my P. Louise primer in Zomer 1. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the crease again in a rounded shape. I'm going to start off in like that and have it matched up to the other eye as much as possible. And I'm just going to drag this all the way down. I don't want it to be so thick here, but then I'm gonna go ahead and just start going up with this and cut the crease gradually. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of follow up where my crease starts. And then I am just going to go down with this. Before it dries out, I'm just gonna take a small brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of 5 a.m. and start blending the P. Louise with the 5 a.m. shade on the outer corners right here. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. I just find it kind of just dries it down, and then it's easier to blend out. I'm gonna take a little bit of Mila again, and I'm going to blend all that out. If you guys are wondering what brush I am using, this one is my favorite to do those little details. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, and this is the JH38. I'm gonna take the big brush again, and I'm just going to blend everything out. Now I'm going to be taking a shade called Underground, this one right here. It's kind of like a dark stone, silver, gray. I don't know how to describe this color, but it is so beautiful. So I'm just going to take this with my finger, and I'm going to pat it on the P. Louise primer, and I'm going to fill it in all the way to the inner corners right here. I'm going to also be using my fingers, and I'm going to be taking this one is called Mr. Tutorials, and I'm going to pack it on the outer corners of my lid, basically the crease area right here. And I'm just going to pack that in there. I'm going to take that small little defined brush again and just blend it all out. I'm going to go ahead and create that cut crease liner, the gold, and I'm going to be using my Makeup by Mario, and I'm going to be taking the gold right here. Now I already have the solution blended out here already, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw that line. And when I reach the end right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start fading it because I don't want it to be all the way down. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of Underground again, that shimmery shade, and I'm using it with a brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it just to pop it a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a liner on the upper lash line just for the lashes, and I'm just going to be using my Kat Von D. This is the Trooper Tattoo Liner. I'll go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. The mascara I am using, this is the They're Real mascara from Benefit, which is my top favorite. And then for lashes, I don't know what they are, to be honest. I think they are House of Lashes, but I think I am mistaken. They might be also Crown Lashes, but I don't know. But grab any full lash that you really love and go ahead and apply it. It looks like that. It's very wispy, and I really like how it shapes my eye. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply those, and I'll be back to finish up the face with you guys. Okay, so the eyes are glammed up, so let's go ahead and finish up the face. So for contour and highlight, I'm going to be using, well, matte highlight, I'm going to be using my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. You guys all know I love this palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Shadow Play in the middle right here, and I'm just going to just enhance my contour. I did do some cream contour before. All the products that I used on my face is going to be in the info box down below for you guys. You can go ahead and check it out, but I'm just gonna take Shadow Play and just enhance a little bit the face and just kind of like chisel it out a little bit, make it more snatched. I am breaking out. I have a pimple that's peeking through right here. I tried to hide it as much as possible. It doesn't want to disappear, so it is peeking through. Let's just ignore it for a bit. And then for blush, I'm going to be using obviously my NIKKIETutorials palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Zomer right here, which is a very pretty coral color, and I am going to take it with my blush brush and enhance it with the bronzer just a tiny bit. It is quite pigmented, so I'm just gonna apply it like that, and then I'm going to fade it out. A little too much, a little too much. I'm just gonna take my face brush and I'm just going to blend it out. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm going to be using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer setting spray. I'm just gonna take a sip of coffee. For highlight, I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills NM Razy. This is my favorite highlighter ever. It looks like that. They did discontinue it, so I'm really sorry. But if you have anything that's in the champagne goldy tones, go ahead and grab it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my face with this. I'm just gonna go back with my Kat Von D palette. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this one right here, and that's called Lucid, and I'm just going to pat it in the inner corners right here. This is just gonna help brighten up a tiny bit more under the eye, and I love this powder so much. Okay, let me go ahead and fix up my hair, and I'll be back to finish up the lips with you guys. Okay, so for lips, let's go ahead and apply my combo right here. I'm going to be using MAC Hover Lip Liner, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and do a nude lip. But if ever you want to go ahead and do a red lip, a pink lip, or anything like that, you can definitely go ahead and do that with this look. It's pretty versatile, so you can put any lip color that you want. I'm just feeling nude today, so let's go ahead and do that. So Hover Lip Liner it is, and I'm going to be using MAC Honey Love. I haven't used this shade since I worked at MAC, so it's probably one of my favorite nude colors that they have. And I'm going to just top it up with a little bit of gloss, and I'm using Jeffery Star, and this is in Diamond Juice. So let me go ahead and put that concoction on my lips. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I actually decided to keep the lip matte because I just liked it more that way. But if ever you decide to recreate this look and you want to put a gloss on, then you can definitely go ahead and do that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I just want to say, please stay safe for New Year's, and if you're doing anything, please make sure that you are safe, that you are sanitized, clean, mask on, everything. You all know the drill by now. But I just want you guys to stay safe and stay healthy. And I really want to wish you guys the best New Year's ever, and see you guys in 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!